Heaven is speaking to you right now, in this very moment, with a message so urgent, so powerful, that it could change the course of your life. This is not a casual word or a fleeting thought. It's a divine summons, a call from the heavens themselves, delivered with the weight of celestial authority. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of God, stands at the forefront of this message, his presence radiating strength and purpose. Beside him, someone you know, someone you loved, someone from your own family who has already crossed over into the eternal light, is pleading for your attention. He commands you to open your spirit, to let your soul remember what the world tried to make you forget. You are not just anyone, you are the rightful heir, the chosen one, destined for a legacy that was coded into your bloodline. They've been waiting for this moment, praying for the chance to speak, to tell you what they couldn't say when they were alive. He created you to rise, to walk in abundance, to fulfill the purpose He placed in your heart. This wealth, this hidden blessing, was always part of His plan for you. It might be tied to a will, a piece of property, a forgotten account, or even an item that was meant to be sold but never was. Warrior angels, financial angels, wisdom angels, they are all assigned to you now, carrying what you need for this season. It's not just about financial relief, it's about stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. Listen for God's voice in the quiet moments, in the dreams that wake you, in the peace that settles over you. The battle is over, and the search is beginning. The urgency you felt in the first message, delivered by Archangel Michael and the loved one who watches over you from the realm of glory, is only the beginning. Their presence is like a warm embrace, a constant reminder that you are not alone in this. They've seen your heart, your struggles, the moments when you felt like giving up but kept going anyway. The struggles you faced, the late nights, worrying about bills, the moments of wondering if you'd ever break free from the cycle of just getting by, those were not the end of your story. They were preparation, a refining fire that has made you stronger, wiser, and ready to receive what's coming. Your loved one in heaven is cheering, their voice ringing with joy because they know you're about to step into something extraordinary. The answer is simple. God's timing is perfect. I have assigned angels to walk with you, angels of wisdom to guide your decisions, angels of provision to bring the resources you need, and angels of protection to shield you from any opposition. Sharing this message with someone who needs to hear it could be the key to their breakthrough, just as it is for you. Your support means the world. And if you feel led, a super thanks contribution of up to $20 would be a beautiful way to help us continue delivering these sacred messages. Every gesture of love, whether a like, a share, or a super thanks, joins you with a community of believers walking in faith. Archangel Michael, your loved ones in heaven, and we are cheering for you, wrapped in divine love. This is your moment. Embrace it with courage and an open heart. Thank you for being part of this journey. He's listening, and He's responding in ways you might not see yet. You might notice signs, repeating numbers, a song that feels like a message, a stranger who says something that hits your heart like an arrow. These are not coincidences. They are divine confirmations that you're on the right path. You might feel a pull to revisit a place from your past, to call someone you haven't spoken to in years, or to dig through a box of old letters or photos. Trust those instincts. They are heaven's way of guiding you to the truth. You are covered, surrounded by a divine army that ensures nothing meant for you can be taken again. Your loved one in heaven is part of this divine team. Their love for you as strong now as it was when they were here. They're saying, I'm sorry, I couldn't fix this when I was alive. I tried to protect you, but I didn't know the full extent of what was happening. Now, I'm speaking from heaven, and I won't stop until you have what's yours. The heavens were waiting for the right moment, when your heart was ready, when your spirit was strong enough to carry this blessing with wisdom and grace. Your loved one in heaven has been pleading for this moment, begging God to let them speak, to let them guide you to the truth. And now, the floodgates are open. The truth is pouring out, and no one can stop it. You might feel a mix of emotions, excitement, fear, hope, or even anger at what was kept from you. Let those feelings come. They are part of the healing process, part of breaking the generational silence that has held you back for too long. They're saying, I saw what they did to you. I saw how they tried to erase your name, to keep you from what was yours. But I never stopped fighting for you, even from here. And now, heaven is moving to make things right. They've witnessed the silent battles you fought, the times you wondered if anyone truly saw you or understood the weight you carried. He's clearing the path before you, removing obstacles that once seemed impossible. It might be an inheritance you never knew about, a piece of land that was forgotten, a bank account that was tucked away, or even an item of value that was meant to be yours, but was kept from you. Someone may have deliberately left your name out of a will, hidden a document, or silenced a conversation to ensure you never found out. But God is the ultimate record keeper. He sees every detail, every moment, every tear you've cried. He's saying, I have not forgotten you. I saw what was done, and I'm bringing it back to you now. Trust me, and watch what I do. He's saying, do not fear. No weapon formed against you will prosper. The lies, the deception, the secrets, they cannot stand in the face of God's truth. You might feel a stirring in your spirit, a sense that something is shifting. Maybe it's a dream that feels too vivid to ignore, a name that keeps coming to mind, or a sudden urge to look through old papers or reach out to someone from your past. These are not random thoughts. God is speaking through these moments, saying, follow the trail. I'm leading you to what's yours. And now, they're speaking again, their voice filled with a love that transcends time and space. They're saying, my child, my heart, keep going. The truth is unfolding, and what was hidden is being revealed. You're so close, Nodon, stop. This is not just about money or wealth. It's about reclaiming your place, your purpose, and the divine legacy that was always meant to be yours. There's more to uncover, more to understand, and more to step into as you walk this path of divine restoration. The money, the inheritance, the hidden wealth, it's not just a financial gift. It's a symbol of justice, a restoration of what was taken from you, a breaking of chains that have held back your family for generations. Someone, perhaps someone close to you, tried to keep this from you. They may have hidden documents, manipulated conversations, or buried the truth out of greed, fear, or jealousy. But God is saying, no more. The time for secrets is over. I am exposing what was done in the dark, and I am bringing it into the light for you, my child. This continuation is a deeper dive into the truth, a guiding light to help you navigate the steps ahead, and a reminder that heaven is not done with you yet. The veil is still being lifted, and the blessings tied to your name are closer than ever. Let's journey further into this moment of destiny, with simple words to guide you and a heart full of love to carry you forward. Heaven is helping you uncover it all. You may feel overwhelmed, but you will not be crushed. You may feel exposed, but you will not be ashamed. You may feel broken, but you are not beyond repair. And what was meant for you will find you, no matter what obstacles stand in the way. God has declared it, and His word never fails. That unease is not fear, it's heaven nudging you to look again, to ask again, to revisit what you thought was settled. God speaks through patterns, through repetition, through what seem like divine accidents, but are never accidents at all. Every word you speak in prayer reaches Him. He is not distant, not delayed. He is right here, guiding, providing, protecting. It's about healing the wounds of the past, about restoring what was taken, about honoring the love of the family member who is fighting for you from heaven. They are saying, I love you. I'm always near. Open your eyes. The blessing is closer than you think. The heavens are rejoicing, and no force can stop what God has set in motion. Every step you take toward this truth is protected. They are orchestrated by heaven itself. The window is open, the time is now, and the truth is closer than you think. Someone may have manipulated documents, left your name out, or buried the truth in silence because they didn't want you to know. But God saw it all. He saw who did it, why they did it, and He has not forgotten. Now He is saying, the time has come. The truth is coming to the surface, and no one can stop it. They're saying, I'm sorry. I tried to protect you. Secrets that were buried in your family line are being exposed. Trust those promptings. They are not your imagination. They are divine intelligence at work. Archangel Michael is going before you, ensuring that nothing meant for you can be stolen again. Your loved one in heaven is guiding you, whispering, follow the signs. They've seen your resilience, your strength, your refusal to give up, and now they're cheering as you step into this moment of destiny. Blessings that were stolen or diverted are being returned to you, the rightful heir. You are not the one who will suffer in silence any longer. You are the one who will rise in glory, whose name will be associated with justice, with abundance, with divine favor. God is saying, prepare your heart, stay alert. This blessing comes with responsibility. This money is not for selfish gain, it's for breaking chains, for blessing others, for building the life God always intended for you. Your hands will touch what heaven designed, and your eyes will see miracles unfold. I tried to fix things before I left, but I didn't know others would hide what was yours. Their voice is filled with love, with sorrow, with a fierce determination to see you restored. They've seen you rise after every fall, keep going despite every setback. And now they're rejoicing because this is the beginning of something new. This money they speak of is not just about wealth, it's about justice, about healing, about breaking the chains of debt and struggle that have held you back. The struggles you faced, the moments when you felt like you were barely surviving, were not just random hardships. They were part of a spiritual battle, a war waged against you because of what's attached to your name. Someone, perhaps someone close, perhaps someone you trusted, tried to keep this truth from you. They hid money, diverted blessings, buried documents, or silenced conversations to ensure you never knew what was rightfully yours. But heaven is intervening now, and no force in the universe can stop what God has set in motion. They have been watching you from the realm of glory, their heart aching for you, their spirit stirred by what they've seen in your life. What was hidden will be revealed, and I will guide you every step of the way. This is a promise from the Creator of all things, a vow that cannot be broken. He is sending signs, dreams that linger in your mind when you wake, memories that surface unexpectedly, names or places that pop into your thoughts for no apparent reason. You might overhear a conversation that feels strangely significant, or you might feel a pull to look through old papers, to revisit a moment from the past that never quite made sense. These are not accidents. They are divine breadcrumbs leading you to the truth. God is saying, pay attention. I am speaking through the stillness, through the chaos, through the peace, and even through the unease you feel in your gut. That stirring is not fear, it's discernment, a divine radar guiding you to uncover what was hidden. They've witnessed your struggles, your quiet moments of despair, the tears you've shed in silence when you thought no one was watching. They know the burdens you've carried, the battles you've fought, and the questions that have lingered in your heart. And now, after all this time, they have been granted permission from the highest throne in heaven to speak to you directly. This is not a message to be ignored. It's not a coincidence that you're hearing these words at this precise moment. The urgency in their voice is not born of fear, but of a burning need to tell you something critical, something that could shift everything you've ever known about your life. They are saying, with a voice full of love and determination, tell them now, before it's too late. There is something they must know. What they're speaking of is not trivial, it's about money, a hidden blessing, a wealth that was always meant to be yours, but was kept from you. This is not just about coins or paper. It's about justice, about legacy, about a divine inheritance that someone, somewhere, tried to bury. Heaven is pulling back the veil, revealing what was concealed, and aligning the stars to bring you into a moment of divine restoration. Imagine this: your ancestor, perhaps your mother, your father, a grandparent, or someone you held dear in life, is standing in the radiant glow of heaven, speaking your name with a tenderness that only love can carry. They've seen everything, every moment you felt alone, every time you wondered why life seemed so hard, every instance when you questioned if you were forgotten. They've watched as you carried weights that weren't yours to bear, as you fought battles that seemed endless. And now they're shouting from the heavens, their voice filled with urgency and hope, saying, my child, there is money that was meant for you, a blessing that was hidden. Someone tried to block it, to keep it a secret, but I will not stay silent any longer. This is not just a whisper from the past. It's a divine decree backed by the authority of God Himself, who sees all, knows all, and forgets nothing. Archangel Michael, the protector of God's people, steps forward now, his presence like a shield around you. God Himself is speaking to you, saying, you are safe now. You don't need to fear what's coming. The soul in heaven, your loved one, is weeping not out of sorrow, but out of relief. God is clear. He did not create you to live beneath your potential. This is a moment of divine alignment, a season of restoration. Generational curses are breaking. You might feel a nudge to speak with someone unexpectedly, to go through old documents you've overlooked, or to revisit a memory that feels insignificant but holds a key. God is promising that you are not alone. This money, this blessing, is tied to your purpose. As you move forward, stay rooted in prayer, stay grounded in faith. This is your moment. The divine message you've just received is not a fleeting moment. It's a sacred call that echoes through the heavens, a continuation of the promise that God is moving in your life with unstoppable power. Your loved one in heaven, the one who stood beside Archangel Michael to deliver this emergency message, is still with you. God is orchestrating something magnificent behind the scenes. He's aligning people, places, and moments to bring you into the fullness of this blessing. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a new chapter, a moment where everything can change. Archangel Michael, with his sword of truth and shield of protection, is leading the charge. This blessing, this hidden money, could come in many forms. You might be wondering, why now? Why, after all this time? God is saying, you are not alone in this. As you move forward, stay rooted in prayer. Talk to God like you would a trusted friend. If this divine message has touched your heart, sparked hope, or awakened something deep within your spirit, we invite you to like and subscribe to stay connected to more powerful words from heaven.